Morning everyone, this is your subject physical education of class 12. Today we are going to do chapter number 7, lecture number 2. The name of chapter is Physiology and Injury in Sports, right? So we are going to start subtopic which is exercise effect on cardiorespiratory system. Before starting with the effect of exercise, where we are going to discuss what cardiorespiratory system is, right? Cardiorespiratory is related to the action of both heart and lungs, right? Cardiorespiratory fitness CRF refer to the ability to the circulatory and respiratory system to supply oxygen to skeletal muscle. During sustained physical activity, exercise improve not just the respiratory system but the heart by increasing the amount of oxygen that is inhaled and distributed to the body tissue, right? So with the help of the exercise we enhance functioning of both heart and lungs, right? The long-term effect of exercise on circulatory system. First one is increase in the size of heart. When we perform regular exercise, the muscle of the heart increase in size and strength. In fact, the left ventricle adapt to the greatest extent. The heart wall grow stronger and thicker, right? For example, when we go to the gym and we perform different exercise, you might have been seen size and shape of the muscle increases. The strength of the muscle increases. Same way, when we continue workout, our heart also function the same way. And because which of size of the heart increases and its strength also increases, right? Second one, decrease in resting heart rate. Regular exercise decreases the resting heart rate. If a 10-week training program is given to an individual whose initial resting heart rate is 72 beats per minute, after this training time, his resting heart rate may be reduced up to the 10 beats per minute, right? So what I'm trying to say is if on a daily continuous workout, then are a lot of changes that are resting rate, heart rate decreases, right? After regular exercise, the heart finally become more efficient. It does not require to beat so quickly to supply blood to the body at rest. It has been noted that highly conditioned athletes can have their resting heart rate in the 30s, right? So the athletes who are highly conditioned and trained relevant at international level, we are talking about the sports person of high level, their heart rate may be 30s, right? Next one, stroke volume increases at rest. So what is stroke volume? The stroke volume is the volume of blood pump from the left ventricle per beats, right? The regular exercise help in increasing the stroke volume at rest. The stroke volume at rest remain up to the 50 to 70 milliliter per beats in untrained individual, 70 to 90 milliliter per beats in trained individual, and 90 to 110 milliliter per beats in the best endurance athlete, right? Here we talking about people those who do not perform any physical activity. Then they are people those who are trained individual and their stroke volume is between 70 to 90 milliliter per beats. When we talk about a sports person, those who are good endurance, those who are light level, those who are high level performance have very high level, those individuals have their stroke volume 90 to 110 milliliter per beats. You can see the difference is of about 40 milliliter per beats between an untrained individual than to the who have very good endurance, right? Next, increase in cardiac output. So what is cardiac output? The amount of blood put out by the left ventricle of the heart in 1 minute is called the cardiac output, right? The regular exercise tend to increase the cardiac output. Cardiac means the amount of blood which is rejected by heart per minute. The cardiac output in untrained individual may be 14 to 20 liter per minute and 25 to 35 liter per minute in trained individual, and in the best athlete the cardiac output can be as high as 40 liter per minute at rest, right? Next one is increased blood flow. In response to the need to supply the muscle with more oxygen during exercise, the body increases its number of capillaries. The existing capillary also open wider. The blood redistribution become more efficient and effective. As a result of above mentioned fact, there is an increased blood circulation in the body, right? Decrease in blood pressure. Regular exercise decrease the blood pressure, systolic and diastolic blood pressure by up to 10 mmHg at rest, right? Next, quicker recovery rate. Regular exercise quickness the recovery rate. A trained athlete heart rate become normal quickly than in a beginner. Rate of respiration also become normal rapidly. Therefore, the recovery become fast, right? Now we are going to start with long-term effect of exercise on respiratory system. Respiratory system is related to lungs, right? The first point is strong willpower. Regular exercises increase the willpower of the individual. For example, pranayam, a specific exercise for lungs, increase the willpower of the doer, right? Second one, increase in tidal air capacity. Tidal air is the amount of air that flow in and out of the lungs in each quiet respiratory movement. But tidal air capacity is the amount of air that can be breathed in and breathed out over and above the tidal air by the deepest possible inspiration and expiration respectively. It is estimated at about 500 to 800 cc cubic centimeter. After doing regular exercise, it has been noted that this tidal air capacity can be increased, right? Next one, decrease in rate of respiration. It is certain that when a beginner starts to exercise, his rate of respiration increases. But when the same individual performs exercise on a daily basis, her rate of respiration at rest decreases in comparison to the earlier stage, right? Next, avoid second wind. For a beginner, the stage of second wind, the ability to breathe freely after having been out of breath, is indeed a crucial stage. But for a person who does not regularly exercise, it is hardly felt. Sometimes a well-experienced athlete does not feel it in his course of activities, right? Increase in endurance. If exercise is performed regularly and for a longer period, it increases endurance. And activities can be done for a longer period without taking any rest. Those who do not perform exercise have less endurance. They cannot continue exercise for a longer duration, hence it can be allowed that exercise increases the endurance of individual, right? Increase in residual air volume. Residual air is that amount of air which is left in the lungs after exertion. If an individual performs regular exercise, her residual air capacity increases in comparison to an individual who does not perform regular exercise, right? Thank you very much.